Alright, welcome back YouTube. We are on stream again, and I doubt we're going to beat the unlocks that we managed to get last time, because that was a really, really good Tainted Eden run. Or runs, I don't remember how many it was. Tainted Bethany. So she's got Let Me Get On, and she's also got Purity. Didn't I get Eden's Blessing last run? Now, if I remember rightly, use this, it gets a okay, it gives you a random item. She can't have red hearts, she can only have spirit hearts. I'm just reminding myself, she's an interesting character. Unfortunately, she's rubbish at long boss fights because they just take away all her items. So let me just check here, we've actually done quite a lot as her. She needs Delirium, I'm pretty sure I've died on Delirium as her. We've done the Beast. We need Corpse, Boss Rush, and Delirium. Well, if I go fast enough, we'll obviously get Boss Rush just by playing, but I guess we'll aim for the Beast. That gives you 5 minutes more to get to Boss Rush, if you go the alternate floors. Alright, so we have to play a little quickly. Did I miss a pop-up there first? No, I did not. There are co-op games other than Monster Hunter. I'm interested in pushing on with No Man's Sky to try and get to newer content so that we can see it. So I don't just leave it hanging again like 2 hours into the game, which is still the boring stuff. Which is also why it's not been put onto YouTube. It seemed like quite a chill game. I had it in my head that there was stuff out this month to look forward to, then I realised that's October, not August. And then I was like, oh, August has nothing. Not that we're hurting for stuff to play, like I couldn't even fit in everything I wanted to play last week. Didn't find any time for XCOM, that never won on Sunday. But it's better to have too many things to play than too few, because it really sucks when you don't have any like stuff you want to play. No new, only Monster Hunt. It's not his fault, he's partially melting again. He hasn't got full control over his non-meltiness. Oh yeah, I have one thing to mention, but it's just complaining about delivery services again. I don't mean like food delivery services, I mean I ordered something from Amazon on Sunday, expecting it to be Prime so it would arrive on Monday. It didn't arrive on Monday, it was meant to arrive today. And they got a delivery company called DPD to do it. For some reason, I guess because it was quite a large box. Ooh, got lucky there. I didn't get a key, so we can't go to the alt floors this time. Oh, is that the ones that never deliver to your door? Because I was waiting for them to deliver. I knew that my delivery window was really close because it has tracking, so I was downstairs and I was just hanging out. And then I saw the DPD guy walking along outside the other side of the street. And I was like, oh, he's doing other deliveries first, he's probably got some for the folk over there, that's fine. Went to get a glass of water, came back, couldn't see him, looked around, was like, surely it's my turn now, otherwise, like, why would you be here? Couldn't see him, checked my app. We're sorry we missed you, please reschedule your delivery. And I will note, I think what happened was he couldn't find my address because there's a very similarly named street nearby. But when I saw him walking around, I almost went out to say, hey, are you looking for my house? But the reason I didn't is because I knew the package he had for me would be large and he was holding nothing. So I was like, oh, he's doing someone else. That's fine, I'll just go grab a glass of water and then it'll be my turn for delivery, everything will be good. Nope, I'm not even convinced he tried to find my house now. I think he couldn't be asked because the parcel was big. So I was pretty annoyed, and then I decided, okay, I'll reschedule the delivery till tomorrow because what choice do I have? But while I'm on there, I'm going to try and contact them to complain because that's not okay. And I could not find any way to at all contact even like a virtual help desk. On their website, there's just nothing to contact them with. And I went to the page for like the delivery I was in, but the delivery driver didn't deliver, and it just has some message along the lines of, oh yeah, even if you're in, you can just miss each other. That was the wording, you could just miss each other. Hello EVP, sorry I'm pausing because time is of the essence for the run. Yeah, I imagine he must have been scouting the area. Well, that's the... It's either that or he was being lazy. So I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt that he was just looking. But he was on the wrong side of the street, so I was like, well, he's surely not delivering to me. I'm going to go to the secret room to use and let me get on. I was waiting for an Amazon delivery and the delivery driver couldn't find my house. Holy shit. Wow. And it's happened very frequently. I'm pretty sure there's one GPS which points to the wrong street. And I tried to talk to a human to try and get this confusion sorted once and for all. Doesn't seem to be possible. So what I settled for instead was give alternative delivery instructions to my back garden. Because if someone's going to accidentally deliver to the street along like the other side, it's not houses. So if they see mention of a back garden, that'll hopefully clue them in to be like, hang on a second, I think I might be in the wrong place. Because there ain't no garden. I'm gonna go use it in the secret room again, why not? But that's annoying because I had some recording planned for YouTube 2 today. I did it really early in the morning. I think I started recording at 7:30. Because I was like, I'll just do it now so I've got my afternoon free to make sure I don't miss the delivery. Or orphan socks. So I'm a little testy as a result, especially because I couldn't complain directly. That's fine, I'm ahead with my uploading so I can look out tomorrow. Although, if I do see them tomorrow, I'll be walking out the damn house and talking to them directly just to make sure there's no confusion. It wouldn't be, like, if it was just that, it wouldn't be so annoying that it's like, so what? But the other part of the story I was holding on to was I also had an Amazon delivery from Amazon. Why did they split it in two and use two companies? The answer is yes. The Amazon delivery driver, Amazon is usually perfect for finding my house, for the record, also didn't find my house. But they didn't try and deliver it to the wrong address. They delivered it to a neighbour who is not my neighbour. When I was checking for the DPD emails, I was very surprised to see delivered emails from Amazon because I hadn't had my Amazon parcel. I was like, okay, so where is it then? And I had to go into the Amazon store to find out where they delivered it to, and the address was not nearby. So I had to go a little adventure to find where the hell Linda was. I don't think it's classed as a dox if I don't give them the last name, nor do I know their last name, for the record. But I had to go find Linda amongst the houses nearby. She is not my neighbour. She is not even in the same street. But she was a very nice old lady, for the record, when I did eventually find her. She didn't realise that it was not for someone, her neighbour. She didn't read the parcel, she just assumed that the delivery guy was right, which he was not. That's the first thing that's happened directly with an Amazon driver. I've had DPD do it before. But yeah, I was so... Well, at first when I saw the delivered emails, I was like, oh, maybe I just didn't hear the door and they've left it at the step. Because sometimes they do just like chuck the parcels on your step and it's like, that's good enough. I did pass the white fire, I remember seeing it now. You pay extra to not have to deal with DPD? Wow. I've been kicking myself all afternoon. I saw the guy. Why didn't I just go out and double check he wasn't having trouble delivering my parcel? It would have been so easy. And I just didn't because I didn't see him holding it, so I assumed it wasn't my turn. But that on top of having to find Linda. I've not had a very pleasant afternoon. It's just annoying when you're expecting something and you don't get it. I mean, I got my Amazon parcels off of Linda, obviously, but... it's annoying. This is just like piling on lots of little things. But one of the things that were in the parcel that I got from Linda was a couple of perfect scale cop cars for tabletop games, just because I've been looking for decent scale cop cars that aren't British, and Amazon had some on a sale when they were dirt cheap, so I was like, sure, that would do. But those type of like die-cast cars always come screwed to a plastic base, and you need to use a screwdriver to get them off. And one of them was fine, the other one is just so tightly on, I could not unscrew it. I just could not, and I was trying for like a solid 15 minutes. I actually have a blister on my thumb, and that's not an exaggeration. I'm looking at it right now. I literally have a blister on my thumb from twisting the screwdriver so hard. And I could not get the damn thing off. It's not usually that tough, but it's just on there as tight as it can be, and I don't have any kind of like power tool drills to undo it instantly, so I'll need to give it to a family member to do it for me, because I can't do it. I could not. Yeah, I'm not worthy of using that car apparently. It was meant for another. So all in all, just a very irritating day. Not a bad day, just irritating. We lost our damage up aura as well. And we've also lost most of our floaty items. Why am I not picking up red hearts? I keep forgetting. He who unscrews this toy shall have the power of Thor. I never even noticed it was the overly loud floor. Every time you hear that, like, something sizzling out, that's me losing power. Well, that's not so bad. Is that Valinar binging me? No, it's Pokemon Go? Oh, and Atomic Mass Games as well. Oh, that reminds me, that's the one good part of the day. I remember saying last week it might have been during Isaac, but not like the most recent Isaac episode that went live at, well. See, this is where the confusion rests. Also, I'm going to Grandpa Simpson this a little bit and go off on a tangent. That episode where I talked about my roof being damaged went live on YouTube for us watching live yesterday, and I referenced a Sunday stream, but because I delayed uploading it for 5 days, the Sunday I'm referencing is off by a week. And now that I'm referencing that episode again, of which there's been 2 since, it's now out of whack by another week again. But the important part is I had an onion on my belt, which was the style of the time. I've also forgotten what I started talking about. What got me onto that conversation? Damn it, I grandpa'd myself into a wall. I did grandpa him. Well, he doesn't realise he's forgotten the point though. Damn it, what was I going to bring up? It's so annoying. That's fine, hang on, I can reverse engineer this after saying thank you Magic Bananas for resubbing. Potatoes, boil them, mash them, stick them in a stew. No, it wasn't going to be related to the roof damage, although I did want to double check whether or not I'd covered the conclusion to that in an Isaac episode. Which was that it only cost 60 quid, but hopefully, well, I don't know for sure it's fixed yet, but at least my son isn't a communist. Homer may be a lot of things, etc, etc. I'm still trying to remember what I was talking about. They got me onto Isaac episodes. Nope. It's the most old man moment I've had for some time. What the hell are you? Oh, you're the big bomb thing, yeah. Well, there goes the damage aura again. Oh good, more farting explosions. Yeah, I kind of lost interest in Cult of the Lamb because people, I think Chris B mentioned that the demo wasn't that well received. I never did try the demo, to be fair, but... Thank you, Brad, for resubbing for 40 times in a row, but 62 in total. Haha, he fart. He pushed the rock into me. Twice. Amazed that didn't kill me. To have any chance we've got to get HP and, like, Godhead or something. Tears up, you feel forgiven. I disagree. No, we did get HP though. Oh, it gave me an Eternal Heart too. In that case, we're going to cash that in and get out of here. Let's see. Talked about the annoying delivery drivers. Talked about recording early in the morning. I was talking about no new games being out in August, but we're playing lots of games. I'm retracing my steps here to try and work out what the hell got me on to that topic of conversation. Shard of glass, that's really bad and I need rid of it as soon as possible or I'm just gonna die. Can you like, thank you. I need to make sure they hit shard of glass. How many times do you have to get hit to? There we go. Night models? No, I wasn't talking about miniature games at all. I was talking about like YouTube. Oh, I was talking about No Man's Sky not going on YouTube. And then that was a jumping off point to something else. Nah, it's gone. For once I didn't mention miniature games a single time. Although if you want a quick update, I'm still waiting on any response from Mythic regarding my refund. Of course, why would I use that when I can't see the map? I'll remember at like 3 AM. I'll remember as soon as I stop streaming. Because I'll just go back and check the video and then I'll instantly know. Oh! EVP reminded me. I don't know why I went off on this tangent, but I was talking about Pokemon Go. And I was going to mention that for the second time... Oh! I remember why I jumped... Okay, I remember Pokemon Go was the subject. The reason I went on a jumping off point was because I couldn't remember if I told the story in Isaac that last week or 2 weeks ago I got a shiny Pokemon from an egg hatching. And the reason I was mentioning that was because this morning I opened an egg randomly and got a shiny Skarmory, or whatever it's called, you know, the metal bird. That was the point of the story! We did it, everyone! I got there! That's what it was! We're about to die also. But that's what it was! I un-grandpa'd myself to find the point. With the help of chat. Who was it that said Pokemon Go first there? Because you got me back on track with just saying that. Who said it first? No Man's Sky, AMG... It was prior to that. It was EVP? Good. Oh yeah, there we go, EVP, yeah. You're the man now, dog. That was just a genuine old age pensioner moment. It's fine. Gotta poke fun at it or else the sadness hits in of not being able to remember things. Apparently I got someone good in some video. I think it was this is genuine. I think it was Isaac, the roof one, where I described myself as like a fat cat trying to get upstairs. They said they rewatched that moment a few times because they kept laughing too hard. It's like I got you with that one. I don't remember why I described myself like that, but I did. If we die, we're going to restart as Bethany, because I don't mind playing as Bethany.
you see that, Zack?
Hey, thank you, Captain Flexi. You've given yourself a promotion. You used to be a lieutenant. But thank you. In general, for everyone, remember to use your Twitch Primes. It is a massively helpful thing. We're basically sitting at the number of subscribers I would have when there isn't an abnormally high number of gift subs, which has been happening recently. Which kind of hits home the shrinking of the community. But it also means I get a more accurate like scale. Or barometer, would that have been a better word? A barometer is a scale, really. It's a scale for the weather. Go. See you in hell! I'll probably join you there soon. Is Prime somehow special? A Prime sub is counted exactly the same as a Tier 1 sub, the only difference is it doesn't all renew. And Prime subs can give you like free stuff for games and that kind of thing. In terms of the cut I get, it's exactly the same as a Tier 1 sub. Oh yeah, I can definitely mention in an Isaac episode, for those who only watch Isaac episodes, that I have access to moments now on Twitch, which are unique badges that I can give out when something amazing happens. If I'd had access to them when we beat the final boss of Sunbreak for the first time, because that was a cool moment and a cool fight, definitely would have given one there, but sadly it didn't match up. But stuff like that, you know. Moments of note will be remembered forever by giving out a badge that can be leveled up for every moment you're present for. If you watch live, I know it's something that it sucks for people who only watch the VODs, because you have to be watching live to get it, but you still haven't seen the Sunbreak boss? I swear you were here the second time we fought it. He's called Jizz something or other. Jizz Golem? Gasma Golem? Orgasm Golem? It's something like that. Oh, if you'd fallen asleep you could have went back and watched the VOD either on Twitch or on youtube.com/insert URL. Did they hit into each other and change direction? Spirit Sword. Oh! Enjoy it while it lasts. So anyway, I started cutting. Wait, that might be really good with Spirit Sword, actually. Because I can't miss with a sword. There's multiple swords because I have Loki's horns, I think. Wait, that didn't give me HP. The hell? It said HP, but it didn't give me HP. How dare you? I needed that to live. Oh, Mom's Eye, that's what I picked up. Although, how come it looks like there's like 5 swords then, not 2? I remember seeing Loki's horns at some point, but I think it was from a spacebar press. Don't take my sword. I needs it. Oh, I just realised even if I live through this boss fight, we can't go down to the mausoleum because I don't have enough HP. Also, it's the wrong floor, but if we were on the right floor, I wouldn't have enough HP, so we would not be able to do the thing anyway. And there goes my sword. It was nice while it lasted. And there goes my life. Quick restart. Let's see what the first item room is. That might be okay. That's even better if we want to get boss rush. Wow, wow. Unfortunately, I'm going to lose all those stats as soon as the sausage gets hit, but... Why did they give me a secret room item in a normal room? Could you please... I have increased stats, why are you not dead yet? Do I get red HP from items? If she can pick up red HP, it just goes into the book. I like that she's blepping. Is that the sausage that's doing that? It's like Sora's perpetual expression. Got the zooms. Maybe sausage isn't that great of an all stats up. Excuse me, this is Bethany, not Isaac. Entirely different character. OC, do not steal. What do you think that nothing personnel Sonic OC person is doing these days? They've got to be in like their early 40s now, right? No key again. Well. Hello, Stenta. Do you think they're aware of the notoriety their Sonic OC with the misspelled personal is? Because these days everybody is either online or has someone who is online, so you'd know these things. I am going to use this key on the item room if we get there, so if I don't get a key to go to the out floors, we'll just aim for Boss Rush and Delirium. I don't care. I'm sure there's websites that, like on slow pretend news days, they go do that kind of thing. I mean, I know they did for sure with the Charlie Bit My Finger people, because they were in like their late 20s. This is the Charlie Bit My Finger kids now. Oh yeah, like people who are young grow up. That's shocking. Tough love. That's a normal item. Doesn't go away. Oh. If only. It's a double floor. No. They do what? It's like those horrible clickbait articles you see, like this is the kids from the Goonies now, you wouldn't believe it. It's like, yeah, people get old and fat. It happens. I'm expecting a follow-up, they do what from EVP to complete the joke. No, not everybody will get old and fat. Some of you will die young. I hate the ones that go like, this person passed away this week and there's someone unrelated. Well, that's how they get you to click it. It didn't start on the internet, that stuff, you know. My mother was a prolific reader of trash weekly women's magazines, with the cover headlines being like, aliens abducted my husband and then had sex with me, you know, that kind of stuff. Or I killed my twin because I had to eat their power, you know, like just nonsense. Yeah, Women's Weekly, Women's Own. The upside of her doing that is she entered every damn contest in them and we got so many prizes. She used to win stuff like every month. I got meat from a devil deal item? Ah, crap, we actually can go down to this floor. Like, those magazines still exist and they're still just absolutely awful. But that's kind of what started it, and then the internet kind of... For the same reason, the magazines put those kind of stupid stories on the front so you'd want to read them. And websites do the same thing, so you click and get the banner ads. That's why clickbait YouTube thumbnails work. For the same reason. Sorry, I paused there because I was like, did I say exact correctly? I don't think I did. I feel like I kind of slurred my words together so it didn't sound like exact. He's protected by an unlimited wall of skulls. I know I could go over there, but at this point I'll just wait for the door to open if I need to. He died! Oh, I lost sausage, all my stats went down. It's perfectly cromulent number of enemies for one tiny room. Women's Weekly are very different. I didn't say one of them was called that, I said like that. I said Women's Own. That's the only one I specifically remember. Take That, actually, I think that might be one, or is that a band? Coffee Break, maybe? Like, there was like 3 different ones she bought every week. I think by giving your example, you may have accidentally been giving an example of a nudie magazine, judging by the reaction. Did that for a spirit heart. Because screw it, that's why. An experimental pill gave me nothing but shot speed. Okay. I'm not going to do this more because I know probably some people don't like when I pause runs, but Women's Own Magazine UK. Just go to the image tab real quick. Christmas with My New Man, Separate Lives, I'll Never Speak to You Again. Feuds and Fallouts, and it's a terrible daily talk show picture of the all the hosts. None of these are that great, actually. Where's all like the ones about UFOs having sex with people? These are all just like so-called British celebrity trash. My surgery confessions. My best friend abused my girl. There's one. Low fat and low calorie, and it's a picture of a very meaty looking burger. What does this one say? That one's fairly normal. There's not really any good ones there. Well, that's because I specifically remember the ones about aliens because they were so bloody stupid. Oh, don't do that yet. I haven't actually opened the mirror. Oh, yes I have. They have seemed to transition more into just like trash gossip about celebrities more so than people lying to get stories in the paper. Oh no, this room again. Oh wait, this time I have a taser. And that's a problem. No, it's not. Get out. You can always go back to the other stuff. Yeah, come near me this time. Taser your ass. Those enemies don't actively attack me though. You do. You try and predict where I'm going to jump to. Just noticed even the keys land backwards when they spawn in this dimension. Presumably so do the bombs, but I haven't noticed with that. Hello, Ty. Ty, you're never here anytime we hunt Tigrex or I'm using the Tigrex armor in Sunbreak. I'm gonna have to ask that you explain yourself using words. Because I always say, oh, if Ty was here, he'd be enjoying this, and you're never there. You work Wednesday through Saturday? Yes, and? I'm sure they'd understand. Godhead, 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 Godhead. Ugh. I should have used this in there. Oh well. Time moonlights as Tigrex. You work as a Tigrex Wednesday through Saturday? Is you we've been killing? It's okay, I'm just busting your balls, it's fine. Not being literal. Also, what's the female version of the expression busting your balls? Like, penetrating. You know, I'm not going to finish that one. But if there's another version of that saying, I am curious what it is. Twisting their ovaries. Thank you. That makes much more sense. No, not that one. Tech 2. Oh, joy, a damage down. I was just thinking my damage stat is too high. Wait, actually that wasn't damage down, was it? It's Tech 1 that's damage down. Because this is the one where I still have my tears. Quote it? No. No, because that's a saying made up by someone. That's not like a normal quote. It's like we can't quote half the shit we say because it's stolen from Futurama and Simpsons. Although the older seasons are getting to the point now where they're so old people haven't seen them. We can claim those jokes for our own. Little bite. Actually, I have nothing to talk about regarding miniature games. I know you're probably all just waiting for me to slip into my usual habit of talking about them during Isaac, but really, no. Oh. Brought to you by the letter E. E! At least for the few rooms we'll still have tech, that is. I'm looking forward to the August releases for various games, but that's about it really. Mythic has ruined my impression of Kickstarter for the foreseeable future, I think. And I still would put money on them going bust. What games come out in August? I see, you're making the same mistake I did. There's no good games coming out in August. Unless any indie games kind of come out of the woodwork, of course. In terms of AAA, I went and checked. That's because I was like, oh, don't I have something I'm looking forward to? And every single game I was thinking of was October, with the exception of Dark Tide, which is now delayed to November. And there went my orbital tears. Polydactyl. Wait, why did I lose my tech laser? I didn't get hit. Did I? Well, like, what hit me? I haven't been hit. I must have, like, brushed past something. None of these were good. Especially that. It's okay, though. They learned that some people save their urine because they believe it has properties. Some people also just do it because they're weird. Wait, have you been watching My Weird Addiction or whatever that's called? Because there was one on there where a guy was collecting his piss, but that was mostly because he was a hoarder and he had mental issues. This prick so much. Oh, well, that was a problem. I got a good item. But this is also not a good run, so how many people actually bet on unlocks? Lucas did, Evil Vice President did, Trunks did, I think. I was considering, like, what are we going to fill August with, because Final Fantasy VII is not going to last the whole month. XCOM probably won't either. I was considering going to Cuphead, replaying it all, and then doing the DLC. I also did notice that State of Decay 2 on Steam is on massive discount. I was hoping to maybe actually play that cooperatively, but I know Valinar, I think, doesn't like it at all. Even though it's just base management. No, Cuphead would just be, like, solo. I know it has co-op, but... The only thing I know urine does for sure is if you put it on a jellyfish sting to, like, take away the sting. Or something. Something like that, you know. I'm not a scientist. I'm not a piss scientist. What the... In my age, you see death everywhere. Including right in here. Oh no, I'm being hacked. Quick, press on record.